and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back for a brand new video. So I am smiling more than I was smiling during the whole filming of this. I am finally sitting down to film a life update. I have been asked to do this for ages, but I haven't been ready. In all transparency, I've not been ready, and now I am, and I feel like now I've done this, I feel like a little weight's come off my shoulders, because I feel like I've given you guys a glimpse into what's been going on for the last like 6 weeks, and really what's been going on generally, and I really hope you enjoy it. Let's get on, let's get into it, get comfy, get cozy, get yourself a cup of tea, and enjoy. So, we're barefaced, kind of. We're going to start with eye makeup, and I have written down, as I may or may not have mentioned in the intro, little topics. Hopefully we'll get through it all, but let's do our makeup together. Just do my brows like I always do. I'm not going to talk about my makeup, or try not to, because I've got 15 minutes till we've got to go, quite literally. We need to be at my grandma's, preferably for 9:45. Don't think that's going to happen. But haven't done a life update in far too long, and a lot has happened, and a lot of just, yeah. The glow, I've been told, is back. I can feel her. I can feel the fucking glow. So, the last 6 weeks, to be completely honest, have been the best 6 weeks of my entire life, I'd say, to be honest. I have started to find my inner self, my inner Lily, which has been so wholesome and amazing. So yeah, and I have rebonded with myself. I've rebonded with a lot of family, like my mum, my grandma, which I'm going to get onto, because hence why I've written it down, so I don't, you know, go off on a tangent, hopefully. But yeah, so the last 6 weeks have been major self-growth. I'm working full fucking time, and I am consistently working full fucking time, and that has been in the making for so long. And it's brought my mum and myself a lot of peace, as I'm sure you guys can imagine. So yeah, I am really fucking happy. I had a really bad day yesterday, to put into context. So, you know, bad days happen. They're very, very normal, but the bad days do not outweigh the good. And I can finally say that with chest and actually mean it. Everything I'm saying in this video is wholeheartedly meant, because I've done life updates, and I'll be completely honest with you guys. I haven't lied, but I've like lied to myself, I think, and like telling myself I'm fine, I'm finding myself, and it just hasn't been happening. But I've made so many healthy active steps in the last 6 weeks. I do therapy kind of thing. I have support that I could not complain about in the slightest. Like, she's back. Lily is back, and I'm so happy about it. So happy about it. So yeah, the last 6 weeks have been incredible, with their ups and downs, but mainly ups, and it's just bloody great. One thing I will say about makeup quickly, with the yellow eye looks, I made them way too neon. So I start with, in this palette, I start with, see this, you can tell I've used this palette a lot. I start with Blondie, and then I go in with the neon shades. But anyway, yeah, it's spring, so we're going with a nice vibrant look today. But yeah, so the last 6 weeks have been a game changer. I'm pretty much cutting out alcohol. I don't drink anywhere near as much as I used to. I'm just making healthier choices. I'm back into swimming, which we all know has not happened for the last like 4 years, and I've been going consistently. I'm beating personal targets. Like, it just makes me feel so good. So yeah, I feel like it's still a long journey. It's still a very long path ahead, but I'm actually on the right path, which has been in the making probably for like the last 4 years, to be completely real with you. I have chosen peace, and I've chosen my peace. I've chosen more peaceful routes of communication with certain people. Like, I had some sad news about, I'm not gonna like say who, but you can probably guess, someone from my past dog, for example, and I knew that dog for 4 years of my life. That's gonna give a clue who it's about, but I was really broken, because, you know, it's not the bloody dog's fault, is it? Let's be real. But I don't, like, going on to that, like, I I don't have hatred for anyone anymore. Hate, I know, is such a strong word, but I had so much hatred built up in me because I just blamed everyone and everything. Like, I knew it was my fault as well. I took accountability for my actions, but you know, you just think to yourself, like, if it wasn't for them, and it's like, well, hang on a minute, it's not all down to them. See what I mean? So yeah, but I've coped with that really well. I got reached out to by said person's family, and it didn't affect me. I didn't go down a spiral because I had that connection again, which is once again a bloody great step. So yeah, friends wise, oh my god, your toughest times, and I know everyone says this and I'm not like cringe, but it's true. In your toughest times, in your below rock bottom, which is what I was, and if any of you guys are watching this and you're at that place, please message me if you want to. I'm here. Because, you know, you need to have someone that you can, even if you don't want to talk about that, you want to talk about anything else. But yeah, my friends, I could actually get emotional about how much I fucking love you all. And also my networking here with you guys is amazing and it's such good therapy, but I'm going to name and shame Emma, my two Emmas, Courtney, Chloe, Rhiannon, Kimberly, Malika, you know, all my girls, and I've got really good girls group chats now going on as part of my support, and I'm networking with strong women. And I'm not trying to sound like a feminist because I'm not judging feminists, but I am not one. However, I do believe women need to support each other. Women, like men need to support each other, but women need to support each other, and that's what I've got. I've got a really great community around me, but you girls, you know who you are, have been there through every king stage of the last turbulent 4 and a bit years in my life, and you know, I get such lovely messages from them saying I'm so proud of you, like you're making so many healthy steps, and it melts me. It absolutely melts me. So girls, you know who you are. I've got my work colleagues that are like, they are friends. You know, I've got so many healthy things in my life now, including myself. I'm so much healthier within my body, within my mind, and it's just like, I hate people that go, oh, I'm so happy, because, you know, you think if you're not happy, you're like, ugh. But at the end of the day, I can't sit here and say that I am not in a good place, because I think you guys can tell from my videos that I very much am. How's that gone? Pretty cute. You guys can tell that I am. You guys have left really lovely comments, messaged me on Instagram, and I bloody appreciate it. And it makes you feel good when you know you're trying your best and people reach out and notice. It does make you feel good. So yeah, it is a very good feeling. My friends are my life, quite literally. They're the family you choose, do you know what I mean? And I am so grateful for them. So girls and guys, I've got really good guy mates as well, but my girls have really show me what healthy, non-toxic, non-judgmental, what a safe and healthy friendship is. So for that, you girls are absolutely fucking incredible. I love you with all my heart, and you deserve the world. So as I said, within the last 6 weeks, my self-growth has been insane. Like, I'm gonna do videos with Emma, more videos with Emma, sorry, and I'm gonna do videos with my mum, and you never know, with my grandma, and people that have really seen a change in me. Like, my grandma messaged me actually, and I'm going to read you this message. I message her every time I'm on my way to work, so she knows that I'm going for a start. But she went to me yesterday, and I'm not going to cry. I might cry. Lily, that's great. You're beginning to face up to every day. My confidence is growing in you. Keep going. Love, G. That, my loves. So I haven't done my eyeliner yet. That, my loves, is when you know that you're doing good for you, but you're also doing good for the people around you. Because mine and my grandma's relationship was not good. Not because of her per se, because of me, because of my bitterness, because of my toxic way of thinking about myself. I pushed everyone away. I didn't see her for a very long period of time. And I've seen her more in the last 6 weeks than I have 5 months prior to that. And that's very sad to admit, but it's the truth. And when you get a message like that, and you get cute little messages from your grandma, who you are so incredibly close with, and you want to regain that close bond, it makes my soul very fucking happy. So that's on self-growth. I'm surrounding myself with good people, good energy, and I never really appreciated positivity breeds positivity. I never really appreciated that until I started this journey of actually getting my shit together. Right, let me do my eyeliner quickly off camera. Oh, lashes and eyeliner is done. So now we're going to go on to base. But yeah, my self-growth, like, it's still a journey. It's a very long journey. I've done primer, which, by the way, I will say, this has me. Just saying. Anyway, so yeah, I absolutely feel that I'm making the right steps for myself. Where is that brush gone? Oh, God. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I feel like I'm actually making the right steps and consistently doing it. Like, you know, part of my self-growth was obviously doing it for me, but also doing it for my family, which I am gonna like link into this because, you know, my family have been through it with me. You know, you feel like you're going through it yourself, but your loved ones and the people that give a shit about you and would do anything for you, which my family really have. I quite literally wouldn't be here without them. Like, at the end of the day, they're going through it as well, and they've had to adjust to like the change in me, and obviously in this way a good change. But it's not always been like this, as you guys are aware, because I'm very transparent on my channel. But I can honestly say that they are getting through it because they've got each other, obviously, and I've got myself, but I've also got them and they've also got me, if that makes any sense to any of you. One trick I've learned from Jordan Lipscomb, I will try and get you guys on this, is don't put foundation under your eyes, because otherwise it cakes, and I actually agree. But anyway, yeah, I have not worn foundation in so long, it feels so good. But yeah, like, I feel so horrendously bad for the shit I have put my family through. Like, they have not had it easy at all, but they have still stuck by me. In particular, my mum and my grandma and Lynn will not care me saying this. If anything, they'll agree. You know, there was a long time where I was quite estranged, is that the right word to say, from my grandma and Lynn. Same for my mum. We've, you know, every family goes through a tough spot, which I'm not going to go into massively because it is very personal, and I don't really think they like me airing it on the internet. But my point is, we weren't okay for a very long time, and don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of things to do. There's a lot of things that I still need to do, and we need to do as a family, but we're making progress in a positive way. We're making plans as a family. Once again, me and mum and grandma are going out again together, which is lovely, and it's all going in the right fucking direction, which, as my grandma will say, about bloody time, and long may it last. So yeah, honestly, if this is anything, if this video does anything for anyone, look at me and see that it's a long journey, but I'm getting there, because I don't want any of you guys to feel like you're alone, because I felt like that for a long time, which is why my journey took a lot longer. Even though I wasn't alone, I told myself I was. So yeah, if any of you guys need any support, or you just want someone to talk to that's outside of your personal situation, which I find helps, I'm here if you want me to be. So I like to try and create a safe space for everyone. But anyway, so moving swiftly on, yeah, relationships with family, as I said, well, not really moving on actually, but this is a new concealer quickly, and it's the wrong shade, so I'm really hoping, God, is that why they're getting rid of it? Because it's stuck. There you go. Oh no, actually I think that might be a better shade, you know. But yeah, so relationships with family was very strained. Like, I never spent any time with my mum. Like, I was always in my room feeling like absolute shit. I was always isolating myself, whereas now, you know, because when your mental health gets bad, you just give up. And I'm sure a lot of people watching this can relate. And I did. I full-heartedly gave up. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I didn't see a way out. I'm going to be completely real with you. I did not see a way out at all. And thankfully, Emma, one of my best friends, I don't even call her a friend, well, she is my best friend, but I see her more as family, because she has really kind of, like, you know, when you think people step up, she's the definition of a friend. like Chloe and Courtney, those three in particular, but obviously I love all my girls equally, but those three have seen it all, quite literally. And Brooke as well. Brooke, my gal, how could I not mention you? She's one of my favourite people ever to grace this planet. Once again, she's seen everything as well. And it's the friends that see you at your worst that still don't leave you. And once again, I'm not used to that. So yeah. What was I even saying? But yeah, I just wasn't spending time with anyone. Like, nothing was okay in my life, in my head anyway. I couldn't see any light at all, whereas now the light is shining through and the light is winning at the moment. Fingers crossed it stays, because I'm not naive that, you know, it's not easy. And I'm not trying to make it sound easy, because it's fucking not. This shit sucks. But it only gets better when you let yourself into that mindset. I don't know how to say it properly because I'm not a therapist and I don't try to pretend to be, but I hope you guys can get the gist of what I'm saying. But yeah, I feel like, and my friends have noticed it, and when your friends and even your family, as I said, notice the change and notice you're back, and I would say I'm back better than ever, to be honest. I'm the best version of myself right now, and I'm only going to get better. You know, I've made so many mistakes. I have let people down. I've let myself down multiple times. I'm not perfect by any stretch. I want to build on things again. But at the same time, who doesn't make mistakes? I'm not a bad person, which is another thought that was constantly in my head. I'm not a fucking bad person. I'm a fucking good person. I've got a good heart. I do anything for those that I care about. I've missed you. Sorry. I do talk to my makeup items like they can actually talk back. Also let that kind of dry. Oh, I need to get a new... Yes, I do. I need to get a new makeup product in Toned Up. Oh, something about brand new makeup just fills my little heart with joy. But yeah, so it's just the fact that I'm sitting here saying to you guys that I'm getting better. Okay, everything's fine. It was my grandma, bless her. But yeah, to actually sit here and finally look at you guys and look into all of you that are watching this and say to you wholeheartedly that I am getting better. It's very scary, believe it or not. Very scary. It's such a happy thing. And I'm just, yeah, I'm very proud of myself. I'm actually giving myself credit where credit is bloody due. And yeah, it's a process, and you know, I feel like saying I'm a diamond in the rough or whatever it is, like I have my rough edges, I have my imperfections, but it's your imperfections that make you beautiful and that make you a human being, and they are what we need to focus on. I look hella crazy right now. But yeah, and I'm not doing what I used to do, which is making the same mistake constantly, which you can make a mistake, everyone makes mistakes, but when you're making the same mistake constantly, it's just like, when is it gonna give? Because it was getting to the point where my body and my mind were like, honey, respectfully, you need to sort yourself out, because we can't carry on like this. It was quite literally at my doctor's and everything, like it was really spiraling. And I finally thought, you know what, enough is enough. And I believe it, and I believe that I'm actually going to get to where I want to be. I believe that the things on my bucket list, which I thought were impossible, I'm never going to actually stick to getting better. I'm never going to stick to making good choices and prioritising myself. Like Katie Bazer's new song, Choose Me, is literally me right now, and I never thought I would be like that, like choosing myself, like not in a vain selfish way, like do you know what I mean, like choosing myself, my happiness, and what brings me happiness as a what is it, sorry, ADHD, about a new product that you just think it looks so much better than the old one. But anyway, I just feel like this is my fucking glowing era. My glow era. I don't know. I know so many people hate it when people say it's this era, but It is. It's my era for not giving a shit, for doing what's best for me, for family time and friends, and consistently making sure that I am okay. And if I'm not okay, making sure that I'm doing things that will make sure I will be okay. You know, like the fact that I'm going swimming now is such a big step. You know, the first time I went swimming, for example, like whatever you do, whatever your form of therapy is valid. Everything that you choose to do for yourself that makes you feel good and helps you out of your bad, funky ways is valid and it's good. However, for me, like I always like to set myself challenges now. Like today, for example, I've been up since 6:30 and I would have gone swimming, but like I've just had other stuff I want to do. But I'm not beating myself up about the fact that I'm not going swimming, because get off my face. Go away. But yeah, having an argument with a baby here. The fact that I thought getting back into swimming would be a good thing, but then I'd be obsessed. Like my obsession would be, oh my God, I haven't gone today, like I'm a failure. And I haven't felt like that. I'm really gonna get back into it at the end of the month, but I've started, which, yeah, is a bloody good feeling. How many times have I said good feeling in this video? I dread to think. But yeah, oh, the skin is skinning. But yeah, so the fact that I've started swimming again, like my family couldn't believe it. They could not believe it. And I'm definitely going to be hauling my swimming stuff and like my bits and pieces that I get, because, you know, it may give you guys motivation, or you guys may be interested. Who knows? But I'm going to be getting some proper swimming costumes, but obviously I haven't had the funds for that, which I'm also very open and honest about. Sometimes, like, life, especially not working, I didn't have any money, really. Like, I had people that could help me out, but do you see what I mean? Like, it's also a massive component as to why I was so low, because I had none of my own money. I wasn't working, I wasn't earning, I didn't feel like I was accomplishing anything. Whereas now, like at the end of the month is my first proper full paycheck where I can get all my essentials I need. I can treat myself, I can get new bits, I can get swimming costumes, I can get new bikinis, you know, which is actually something that stems off self-growth, because anything that you want to wear, and I want to stress this with the highest of importance, if that sentence makes any sense, anything that you want to wear, anything that you want to do, anything you want to do like that, that's obviously not illegal, not negative, I want to just put that out there. If you want to wear a fucking bikini, wear a fucking bikini. And I never thought I'd say that, and I know you're going to go, Lily, it's so much fucking easier said than done, and you're so right. I remember when I first went to the swimming pool, I was wearing my black bikini. I'm going to set a picture now. And I thought I was so self-conscious. I basically ran. I didn't run to swim pool, otherwise I would have fucking stacked it. I was so self-conscious of my body, of anything that, you know, a woman has. Like, I was not enjoying it. But then I did it and I thought, you know what, fuck it, who cares? No one goes to a swimming pool and looks at people's bodies. And if you do, grow up. And actually sort your head out, because it's just wrong. But generally speaking, 99% of the human population go to a swimming pool either to have a nice time with their family, their friends, or to go for a swim, which is what I do. I literally go in, swim, and get out. So yeah. But I just feel like the fact that I've gone swimming in a bikini is such a big step. And some people are going to be watching this going, big step, really? But for any of you guys that can relate to just having really bad body dysmorphia, trigger warning, I will put a trigger warning at the beginning of this video, and I would have spoken about it in my intro. Like, body dysmorphia and hating yourself from the inside out is one of the most draining, life-threatening things. And for me to be able to go to a pool, a public swimming pool obviously, no private pools here, you know, and do that and feel so good afterwards. Yeah, who is she? Who is this? Let's scrub that off my hand, because it is not a look and I look like I've got a bruise. I'll probably wash my hands in a bit, because but yeah, so that is a major part of my life now, which I'm so happy about. I'll definitely bring you guys along with me. I definitely won't be looking like this because, to be honest with you, I see these lovely people in the changing rooms doing their makeup afterwards, and I'm like, fair play, babes. Because when I come out of a pool, I look like a puffy. I look like a pufferfish, actually. There's no point just saying puffy. I look like a pufferfish. My skin, the water retention, the puffiness. It's not a cute look, but I feel great. And, you know, for those girls and guys that I've seen doing their makeup afterwards, or even if it's whatever they're doing to make themselves feel good, which is amazing, I think bravo, because I just couldn't do that. So yeah, but the pool has made a massive difference to me. My mum's also going to be going to the gym up there where I go to swim, so we're going to go together at the weekends. I'm going to be going during the week. It's just going to be like, I'm going to have a routine, and routine for me, routine for my mental health and my mental state is crucial. Like going to work 5 days a week, which I'm very fortunate, I know, to do. And I'm forever blessed. I wake up feeling blessed, which is something new for me as well. I feel grateful for the life that I'm starting to have now. And I never take it for granted, trust me. But yeah, so to be able to have a set routine, especially from the beginning of April, and obviously I've got money so I can sort out everything else, you know, I just feel like it's just going to get better. And people kept saying to me, oh, it's going to get better. You think you're good now, it's going to get better. And I'm like, yeah, okay. They weren't wrong. So yeah, and listening to people and actually taking on what they're saying is once again another big step for me, because I'd always be like, yeah, and it would just go straight over my head. Because I would just be like, I know what I'm doing. What are they talking about? They know nothing. They don't know me. When actually these people are just trying to help, and I'm so grateful for that. So yeah, now I'm going to take that off. Oh, ow. I love these. How freaking cute. But yeah, so that's that. Just health is wealth, and I always hated it when I heard that, but it is so true. If you're able to be in that position where you can start looking after yourself and you feel ready to, I'm going to say do it. I'm not going to say do it now if you're not feeling up to it, because if you start when you're not ready, it just backfires, and I'm fully aware of that from my own experience. However, if you're ready and you feel ready, do it, because that's what I've done personally for me. And can I just put that disclaimer out there? Everything that I'm saying is based off my personal experience. It's worked for me. Just because it's worked for me doesn't mean it's going to work for everyone else. But I'm just trying to help before anyone comes at me, because believe it or not, they do. So yeah, but the positive energy always outweighs the negative, and I know that anyone being negative either is going through shit in their life and that's how they outlet their pain, or they just don't like me. And if you don't like me, chances are I know who you are, and I don't like you either. As I said, I don't hate anyone now, but I strongly dislike people, and I know what I want around me and what I don't, and those people that are hating on me, they're not in my life anymore, so I just try to stay hooked in, you know. But anyway, yeah, so complete makeup look done. Let's shut the drawers because that is an ick. But yeah, so with YouTube, the update with YouTube, I want to get back into uploading twice a week minimum. Vlogs will be my basis. That is basically what my channel has grown on now for the last, I'd say 7-8 months. I just absolutely love vlogging. Vlogging is one of my favourite things to do. I love getting people involved, and it's just so much fun. And I think you can probably tell when I'm filming these videos, like, I just love it. But there are obviously like haul videos. I want to do more mental health awareness videos. Any sit down videos you want me to do with either my friends, myself, or anything, please let me know in the comments or message me over on Instagram, because my YouTube game is coming up slowly, and I've had so many of my friends go, girl, your videos are slapping, and I'm like, thanks. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, that's such a nice feeling when people are seeing that you're doing it because you love it, but the fact that you're loving it is coming through in your videos, and it makes me very happy. But yeah, so YouTube, it's coming back because, you know, I may have off days. I always update my Instagram, so I'll put that on the screen. I always update my personal Instagram about it. I have got another Instagram, which I'll put on the screen now, which is going to be based for YouTube, lifestyle, mental health. It's called Simply Lily, like my channel name. I haven't launched it yet. I was supposed to launch it in December, but we all know how December went for me, if you've been watching my channel for a while. So it will be launched, but I'm not putting pressure on myself for when. My girl Courtney is helping me, because if you wanted to know where my intros are from, my absolute gem of a bestie, she's incredible, so she's going to be helping me do some really cool things on my Instagram over on Simply Lily's page. So make sure you give it a follow if you want to, because that will be eventually where all my YouTube stuff is based and posted. I will probably share some bits on my main story of my personal one, because obviously I've got a bigger following on that one than I have on my YouTube one, but tomato tomato. So I'm going to end this video on 2 things. I looked down because I've got my list of things to say. So plans for the next few months. I am really, to be honest, working my little arse off, and that's bringing me a lot of happiness. I want to go for brunches and breakfasts and lunches and, you know, doing things for myself. I want to take myself on solo dates. I want to do some more solo travels. I want to go out with my friends and make more memories with Emma. Me and my mum are going to try every Sunday to go on a walk. If not, I will be going. So, you know, healthy new traditions as well is something that I really want to enforce for myself. Keeping up with my mental health journal and my positivity book is something that I really want to get back on track with, sorry. So yeah, that's a big thing. And honestly, just continuing the way I'm going. That, as I said, there's been some bumps, hella bumps, but I'm getting there. And it's just, so yeah. And you know, I'm gonna address a slight conversation topic, I guess. My love life. I'm actually gonna film the shit show that is my love life, which isn't so much of a shit show anymore, which is quite nice. However, I've got some funny stories. Boys think that when they act like dicks, that I'm not, they know that I'm a content creator. These people, I won't name and shame them. I'm not that petty. I'm petty, but not quite at that level. But they think that it's not going to be a cute story time or a funny one. So you guys get strapped in, because that video is going to be good. But I am, you know, I'm doing well. I'm not really going to talk about it too much. You know, I've gone on dates and I'm happy and energy's good, but I'm also on my journey for myself, and I'm prioritising that over any relationship, person. Whatever happens, it will happen, but there's no pressure on that. I'm putting all my energy, like my positive energy, into, you know, other people, but mainly myself. And that's when I turn around to you and go, cringe as fuck. I choose me. I choose me, I choose my peace, I choose my happiness, and I just choose myself. And that wraps up my life update. So I really freaking hope that you loved this video. Please let me know what you thought in the comments. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what you've been up to today when you're watching this, which will probably be Wednesday. I would have worked a full day. Lovely. But yeah, don't forget to smash a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next vlog or video, whichever one you watch first. Bye.